What would your advice, if you could give that, unofficially to those folks that are pushing these vaping bans in Canada and the US?
I think it's counterproductive. It will kill people. Public health policy is supposed to help people live healthier and longer lives. Pushing people back into smoking does none of that. The concept that nicotine is a consumer product and that it's really important to offer consumers of nicotine safer ways to consume it is obvious, and that's something which the RCP report argued. If not as explicitly as that, it's certainly in there. And that smokers have a right, there's a moral right and a moral entitlement to access safer products. So for a regulator to stop people accessing safer products while encouraging or sustaining or condoning continued use of more harmful products is irrational and wrong.
The one measure we hear all the time, and it's the measure that literally is just beating the industry into the ground, is this 30-day measure.
I think it's a dreadful measure because children, adolescents experiment with stuff. So using something once means very little so far as I can see. It means that they've got access. It means that they're tempted by it. But it's not addiction, it's not sustained use. So I think it is a very weak measure. The argument about children comes down to how these things are marketed, not the flavour. The presence of the flavour is not what attracts a child to use the product. It's the way that flavour is presented. If you use cartoon imagery and child-friendly images, vaping is not harmless, but it is less harmful than smoking. Vaping non-flavoured liquids is almost certainly less harmful than vaping flavoured liquids. But if a flavour is the deal breaker or deal maker that allows somebody to switch successfully from tobacco, it's a price worth paying. So I think removing flavours is a big mistake. It will just make vaping less accessible, less satisfactory for smokers.